Check this out. I didn't want this black walnut tree growing here, you know, because it was getting in the way of my birdhouse and it was hitting up there on my wind vane, you know, I made there. I cat wind vane. So I cut it off. So I chopped this sucker off, man. Look at this. Look how big it is. It's that big around. It's that big around. I just cut it off with a chainsaw, cut the whole thing down. Black walnut, right? That was last year, about this time, December, January, something. Cut it down. I didn't want it there. And look what happened in the winter, in the summer. All these branches, the whole thing completely grew like a bush. And it made a mess. And I couldn't, look at the branches on that thing. All this grew in one summer. So now I gotta cut all the branches off of it. Hopefully it'll die. I think the way you kill them, if you have to, is you just keep the leaves off of them so it can't get any sun. Just keep cutting the leaves off them until they finally don't get any sun and they're trying to grow and they'll die. So anyhow, how do you like that? That's my black walnut tree. I cut it off about, well, it's about 3 foot tall. It's pretty good size at the bottom, about 8 inches at the base. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and butcher this thing and cut all the branches off and hopefully it'll die. They're hard to kill. It was a whole tree. This tree, it was a big tree. It was up as high, that's a 20-foot post. It was above that, blocking my birdhouse. And I cut it down. B Petro 62 reporting for. Black walnut trees are hard to kill, man. They're hard to kill. You don't want to get them started. They're hard. You got to pull them out. They got a deep taproot on them, so they're hard to get the little ones out too. It's like an elm. You know how elms got a deep taproot and you can't pull them out so easy. This is my berry patch here, and I didn't want it here, you know. Didn't want it in my berry patch. And I let it grow too long. You know, it wasn't big, and I just put it off, and finally it got to be about 4 years old, 5. I was probably about 5. And it wasn't, it probably would have had walnuts another year or two. Anyway, so that's what they do. They grow all them branches on it. B Petro 062 reporting for. Walnut trees are hard to kill. 62.